Well, hello everybody, and welcome to this episode of G-Bear's Off-Grid Ways, a homestead in the desert, March 2nd, 2021. Yeah, we got a little breeze blowing here. The turbine's kicking out. The flag is whipping around a little bit. Just mild, maybe 7 miles an hour. But the winds yesterday were picking up pretty bad, and they were a little on the cold side in the afternoon, so I didn't shoot a video. I just hung around and stayed warm inside the cabin and turned wine into water. I see, you know that the Bible says that it was the other way around, turning water into wine, but I'd prefer turning wine into water. Anyway, that being said, I did some desert diving yesterday. I found this sandwich sign holder here, and I'll use the metal on that. I found that piece of pipe and that other piece of metal there. Found a chain and a hub and an axle for a skateboard. And I found that little watering can. And I found a bunch of empty casings. Most of these are 223s, and they say that they are Remington Wolf 223s. There's probably a good 75 of them in there. And then I got some 40 caliber Smith & Wessons here, and they're JAGs, J-A-G. And what that means, that's law enforcement. Found 15 of those just off the road in the desert. So some officer somewhere decided to have a little bit of target practice and got out and shot it. Found this nut pick. This is for when you crack a walnut or something like that. You can pull the meat of the nut out of the shell. Found this cap for a gas can, and I know I'll use that down the line. So this is full of water right now, and it's not leaking, so there's no holes in it or anything like that. So it's a good watering can. And you know, they make these things left-handed and right-handed. This is a right-handed one. The hole is off-centered to the right-hand side. And when you use this in your water, your hand kind of like your right hand tilts somewhat inward so the water won't spill out of that hole. I got one that's got the hole on the left side here. That's a left-handed waterer. And I pick it up like this, and I always spill water out of the end when I'm watering stuff. Well, it's starting to get a little chilly out here, but I want to show you a few other items I picked up. Bed frames, metal bed frames. Yeah, you know why? Well, that's good angle iron. I can use that angle iron for making stuff. And you know, a piece of angle iron like that would be $12-14 at the store. So each one of those things, all three of them together, that's $50 saved right there. So anyway, I also got this metal pipe or tube. Don't know what I'll use that for, but I know I'll use it for something. Those are some of the things I found. Oh yeah, that cat door. The glass is broken out of it, but the cat door part of it's still good, or a small dog door. So what I figure I'll do with that is when the summer comes, I'll put that flapper on the door for Tomcat to go in and out of, so that it can be closed and block some of the wind and cold and stuff. That's about it. That's all I really have for today. I was up the road at my neighbor's today, helping them with some computers. They had some laptops that were no longer functioning, and they wanted to get the data and the pictures and that stuff off of them. So I have some hardware that plugs into those. I take the hard drive out of the system and plug it in, and then use a USB connector to another computer, and I can extract that stuff. I had a little trouble extracting some of the information because it was on password protected files, so there's no way to access the passwords on those, or at least there's no way at the point that I was at, so I couldn't get into those. But I brought the hard drive with me, and I'll try some other things and see if I can get into them one way or another. A hard drive is basically specific to an individual computer. When you install Windows kind of road maps the hardware that it's being installed on. So you can't take a hard drive out of one computer and plug it into another computer and just boot it up. It just won't happen that way. But you could put it in as a drive D, because drive C being your basic first drive, the one that boots it up. So you can have Windows on there and boot it up, and then you can access drive D, which would be the second one, the old drive from your other computer. But if there's password protected files on there, you won't be able to get into them. So you can access usually data and or data and pictures and things like that, as long as they're not password protected. So that's what's been going on. It's a little chilly. I just closed up the greenhouse. I'm going to go in and get ready to make myself some dinner. That's all I have for today. Thanks for joining me. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up down there. And oh yeah, I did jump over the 4,500 mark on subscribers, 4,505 last time I checked a little while ago. So let's keep it going, everybody. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you all for joining me. This is G Bear signing off.